Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell Podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. Pleased to be joined by Joey Turner of St. Clair Baseball. How's it go? How's it going?
Good. Good. Thanks for having me.
So I know baseball season is just a few short months away, and I know it's only we're time of recording, we're in the middle of November right now, but
Yeah.
just I know it's going to be a while, but how excited are you to start the season once March rolls around?
Oh, I'm stoked. We should have a good squad this year. We got a lot of seniors returning. Last year didn't end the way we wanted to. And so, we got a lot of good things going for us over at the fields, a lot of renovations. And so, we're just excited to get after it and win for the city of St. Clair. And we're ready to get after it and get to work and hopefully bring home some championships to the town this year.
Yeah. So, you know, you're so let's talk about your off season. Where did you what did you want to work on this year?
Well, that last spring, unfortunately, I did get injured. Had a separated open growth plate. So I was down for the rest of the year. And so over this off season and this off like past season, it was a lot of recovery. So I really learned the power of discipline and recovery. And so it sucked that I didn't get to play a lot, because of my injury. But this off season, you learned the recovery, the discipline of it, and just how it's a marathon and not a sprint. It's you got to take it easy. Um, and you just got to go through the grind and you like had to get my shoulder built back up. It was my throwing shoulder, so had to get everything built back up. And but it all works out in the end because right now I feel the best I've ever felt. And it's gonna work out good because I'm feeling great and we're gonna be in for a good senior year.
Yeah. Knowing that it's your senior year, what's it gonna be like just to, say, oh, I'm gonna do a lot of things for the last time and all that stuff. So, what's it gonna like knowing that you only have one more shot at this thing?
Yeah, I mean, hey, we gotta go leave it all out on the field. Like I said, we're pretty senior heavy this year, so this class is hungry. We haven't won a district, we haven't won a league yet, and so we're hungry to go get one this year. We're working for it, and we got some good stuff going on at St. Clair. We want to win for these coaches. The coaches do so much for us over at St. Clair, so we really just want to go out there and win for them, and go out with a bang at St. Clair and hopefully have a year that we can remember and a year that the younger guys that are on the squad now can build off of and make it just the start of a winning program. That's to come.
Yeah. So like I know you're a pitcher, and so
Mm.
I think I have to ask this. I don't, the next thing I want to ask is like, pitchers come in all shapes and sizes, but how do you like mentally get ready for a game? Because
Yeah,
it's different for everybody.
it definitely is. Like many people say, baseball is a mental sport. It really is. If you can learn how to handle your failures, it's a failing sport. So mentally getting ready for a game is a big part of my game. So if we have any scouting reports on guys, I'll take notes and I'll study those notes so I know who I'm facing, know who I'm coming into the game to see. Um, but a big thing that I like to do is I like to visualize success. If I'm home or away, I like to visualize myself on the mound. Just when I'm laying in bed at night, I like to visualize success, because if you build in your mind that you're going to go out there and you're going to succeed, and that's all your mind's thinking about, you're going to have a good chance of going out there and succeeding. So, um, but when I get out on the mound, I just like to go out there and I like to think about how I can beat the guy that's 60 feet in front of me. I don't like to think about my mechanics. That's why I work so hard in the off season. I nailed that down. Um, so when I get out on the mound, it's just going out there and it's competing. And so visualizing success for me, that's a big thing because, if you visualize success and you believe that you can go out there and have success, you're going to have success. So that's where it all starts for me.
Yeah. Okay. So, going, what do you think your best pitch is right now, Joey?
My changeup. I like to rely on my changeup. My changeup's been a good natural pitch I've had my whole life. Some guys have certain pitches, but that's just a pitch that since I was the age of 8, it's always just came out of my hand smooth. And over the years of getting stronger and growing, I've just really built it into my arsenal. And that's a pitch I really like to have.
Yeah. I know that, going into this year, you know where your future is. I know you just signed your letter of intent to head to Bowling Green to continue your baseball career after the senior season. Why there?
Yeah, this is a fun story. So one of my older brothers, I come from two brothers and older sister. One of my older brothers, Jacob, who is also a St. Cook graduate, he plays there right now. And so it all started going back to, man, my freshman year of high school when Jacob started to get recruited. Um, it was always our dream to play together. That was our dream since we were young. We always wanted to play college ball together. And so when Jacob and I started playing ball, or when he started getting recruited, it was kind of like I had a say in it too, because that was always what we wanted. We didn't know which level we were going to play at, but we wanted to play together. And so when Jacob committed to his Bowling Green, his junior year of high school, that set the bar for me. That's that was the dream for me, man. I wanted to go play Division I ball with him, and so that set the stone for me. And I worked for it. I worked for it. And in the fall of 2022, I went to a camp at Bowling Green. Didn't really know much about it. Didn't really know Coach Halleck at the time. Um, and I went to a camp, and the Lord was on my side that day because that was one of the best bullpens I threw ever in front of the Bowling Green coaching staff. So that really set a mark for me on my journey. And once we were able to contact Coach Halleck, he came out to a spring game in my sophomore season, and he gave me a phone call after that game. He came to watch me pitch. He gave me the offer, and it didn't take much discussion of to accept it, because I was around the campus with my brother, going over there to watch my brother's games. I saw the campus many times, and every time I stepped on campus, I just fell in love with it more and more. I just more from the brother aspect, but just the campus, the program, the programming. It's in a great spot right now, winning MAC regular season last year, and so I couldn't be more blessed and honored to be where I'm going next year.
Absolutely. So what are your goals for this final season? I'll end on that.
We want to win some ball games. I just want to contribute as much as I can on the mound, in the box, and in the infield. And like in summer ball, I don't get to play the infield much, so I really work hard in the off season and hitting and the infield, so I can go and contribute on both sides of the ball. Um, and I just want to help contribute and win some ball games. We want to make a chance at the MAC White, which is our league, and we want to go out and win a district. And that's the stone for us. I mean, that's what we want to go do. That's what we're working for. And we want to win it for these coaches, for this community. And we want to bring back home one more for our last year here.
All right. Well, Joey, thank you so much for the time as always, and best of luck this season.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.